Sorry, the line is busy. Rakesh and I had been classmates from school to college. He had become a part of our family and I of his. Later on, as we grew older, we chose different professions, parted and settled. He had his family and I had my own. And we were immersed in our own worlds. In spite of being in the same city, we hardly met, though we really would have liked to meet often. I thought of Rakesh on his birthday and wanted to greet him, but his telephone lines were busy from morning. Maybe since it was his birthday, everybody wanted to wish him, so I decided to call him later in the day. Still, I had no luck. His lines remained busy. Now I thought his phones were off the hook. Even when I called him late at night, I could not get through. His lines must be out of order, I concluded. After a month, I met Rakesh at a party. He commented ironically that I was too busy to call a friend on his birthday. I defended myself saying that I had called him, but his lines were perpetually busy. He was taken aback. Telephones are so unreliable, always some repair or the other, and lines are always out of order. Tara, Rakesh's very sensible wife, interrupted our conversation. Don't blame the telephone department. The problem lies in our house. I was surprised by her comment. Is there anything wrong at home? Yes, I have two teenage children, and at any point of time when we want to use the telephone, those two are keeping both lines busy. Surely not for the whole day? Yes, for the whole day. They have parallel lines in their rooms. Material affluence has spoiled our normal living. I could make out that she was quite upset. All of us have one or two children and we pamper them, she continued. Look at my daughters. They have separate rooms, there are two telephones, and these girls use the telephones like we use water. What are your telephone bills like? My math-oriented mind thought of that. Who is worried about bills? Telephone bills are paid by the company. The children know that it's a perk given by all corporate houses, and cost is also not an important factor for them. My worry is about the constant conversation with friends. They solve their maths problems on the telephone. They share jokes on the telephone. They read books on the telephone. Really? I have never heard of that. Rakesh showed his ignorance of what went on in his house. Yes, Tara went on. Normally they talk loudly, but when they are on the telephone, their voices are almost like a whisper. One has to make an effort to hear what they are saying. What happens if you lock up the telephone? I suggested. It's of no use. Their friends will call our house and the telephone lines will be just as busy. What do they do at night? This computer chat takes up the remaining time. They connect it to the internet and that's it. Whatever you say, they do not understand. Too much is too bad, Tara continued. Telephones are used for communication, but when we do not get to use it even in an emergency, I feel frustrated. Today's children abuse the resources available to them. They do not know how to control their wants and desires, concluded Tara, sighing with unhappiness. I'm sure there are many Taras among us. Times have changed, but what Tara says is valid. The next generation will not understand that their elders advise them from experience. Probably these children will only realize the value of good advice when they become parents themselves, and the children do not listen to them.